You passed me my warder.
Wordle?
My warder.
Your warder?
Yeah,
Your
okay.
Wordle?
Yeah, keep
My
my
Wordle.
ball.
My Wordle.
Imagine if I said water like that. It's kind of cringe.
What?
Wordle.
My Wordle.
Warder-
Pizza
water.
or Pello? Dude, Pello, like just
That's why
something,
he doesn't have.
something.
That's why
Dude,
he's
something about like nails on a chalkboard. Like that's Pello. Can't do it.
What?
Like nails on a chalkboard. Like how you just like.
Oh, nails on a. Oh, I thought you said males on a chopping block. I was like, what?
That is many syllables different from what I said.
Sorry.
Yeah, just like nails on a chalkboard. Like how it's very unpleasant. Like just the word Pello. It's not very nice.
That's why he doesn't have all the rights that we have.
Yeah. You want to do the intro?
I've never done an intro.
Well, just do it. You saw me do it. Just do it. Just be like, yo, hey, it's my podcast. I'm Jonny.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Wagwan machilas. This is the
No.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta say it right, bro. Wagwan, my gunners. Welcome to the Butt Buddies podcast. Yeah, I got with me my massive bundas.
Hi.
And it's MC Alfonso in the building, yeah.
Welcome to the Butt Buddies podcast. I'm Jonny.
I'm Alfonso.
And I'm Nick.
Today we're going to be talking about a magical journey to a magical place.
California.
All right.
California and Vegas, actually.
Vegas, we're doing the
double
trip.
header. The double header.
It was a trip that happened this past summer.
Yeah.
From it was just 2 weeks in August.
It was a good time. It was
Absolutely.
a good time.
It was.
It was a little Vegas, LA kind of.
Or more Orange County more than anything.
Yeah, honestly, with the amount of driving that we did through LA, and all of our LA viewers can probably sympathize here. LA is a big place. Like,
Is it though? I don't know. I feel like, I think the only reason why we're talking about this is, we want to reminisce on this trip, but I'm leaving to California tomorrow. Papa. But
why are you going?
why am I going? So I initially had a plan. So I guess we got to add some context here.
Gotta have a base layer. Okay.
So I was initially going to go to Japan, in January or like October of last year, but it never fell through. The country wants to shut down all the time. Kind of cringe. So it's been pushed back.
Health. How dare they?
So it's been pushed back all the time, like 3 or 4 times, and now it's coming back full circle. I thought I was going to leave in March. It turns out like the country ended up opening up just as of recently. I think like literally yesterday or like in a week's time. So I didn't know if I was going to be here. So I was like, oh, as a joke, I was like, as a Christmas present, guys, to my family, I was like, you can get me a flight to California and 2 tickets to go see Turnstile. And
2?
Yeah. Just because I was like, I just like wanted to go with someone. And so I'm taking my cousin now.
Nice.
So we're going to go see Turnstile in California. And I'm literally going across the country for a show. And it turns out I'm not even leaving this month. So
yeah.
I'm just going because. And
How long are you going to be there for?
I'm going to be there for about a week.
Okay.
So I've been to California way too many times.
That part of California, LA.
Yeah, LA. The LA part. I have not been to NorCal. But,
Have you been to San Diego?
San Diego I have, but
Okay.
as a youngin'.
Gotcha.
So I was like, it's been a while. So
Yeah.
I may make my way down.
Mhm.
I got some buddies, got some families down there.
What are your thoughts on it compared to New York?
California?
Yeah.
I mean, even I guess, yeah, I also lived there for 3 months too, so I've got that little
A couple of us have some good perspective.
on California.
I've also lived in California for a couple months.
Me too. I was there for 40 hours.
Yeah,
So
something like that.
you're
Yeah,
right. You're right.
You're pretty much on the you're at our level.
You're basically from there at that point.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just weird. Life is so much slower I think it's just people are more willing to just chill and hang, as opposed to
It
like
depends on where you go.
maybe
personally. Just like around here, there's certain parts that there's a lot of movement, and then there's a lot of parts where it is bumblefuck middle of nowhere.
yeah, but I think we're like enough. I think we're like super. We're not super. We are suburby, but we're not like we can go into the city whenever we want and we can do whatever the fuck we want. I feel like in California, you got to make it a mission to get anywhere. I don't know. At least in Southern California, it's like you got to drive everywhere. You got to like plan your days. And it's just weird. I don't know. It's not like I can just like, I'm bored, so I'm going to take the train down to Grand Central and see what the fuck I do, what I encounter, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, but there's the ease of mobility here in New York because
Yeah.
everything's connected by public transportation.
Yeah.
That's just this area. There's
But just
literally
this-
just
Yeah,
this
New
area.
York,
area.
the New York metropolitan
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, that's just this area. You go other places. It's not.
you got fucking Suffolk.
Yeah, it's
It's
not as
down.
easy. It's not as easy. But I do get what you're saying with the culture. The culture is definitely a little different out there.
It's way more laid back, and no one ever. I don't know.
People give a fuck out there about
Yeah.
like other things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I think like especially around here, it's very much so grind till you die. And then after
Yeah,
that,
people
try to,
actually care about their mental health over
Yeah,
there.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. So
Disgusting.
So
going back to the trip,
Yeah.
how did it start for you guys?
What the
The trip this summer.
the summer trip. All right, so we're going back to the summer trip. The summer trip was kind of a banger. I actually started it 1 week prior, because I did a cross country trip with my family
in an RV.
in an RV of all things.
That is family love right there.
That is
and your
fucking
family
madness.
isn't just like you and your parents, right? It's like you,
No,
your parents.
it was me,
your
my parents,
two siblings.
my two siblings, and
Almost the definition of a family. That's
yeah,
crazy.
It's almost like if it was an actual family. Kind of crazy.
It's all facade.
But yeah, it was a week driving this big RV. Well, it wasn't even like it's just a normal RV, but it was the biggest thing I've ever driven. So I was shitting myself the entire time because of these narrow roads and or what it seemed to be narrow roads, but I'm sure it's just a regular old ass road, and driving on the interstate was loads of fun. And then I made it to California the day of. Is it the day of? I think it was the day of the day the first half of the group made it. So they were, I think it was like LAX. Yeah, they all landed at LAX on like a Friday. And I went to go pick up Chris, Daniel, Andy, and Omar at LAX. And that was a mission in and of itself because that was a nightmare to get in and out of. Like me, I think it was me and my cousin, but we were like stuck in LAX for like a fat minute or just like going through the terminal because the terminal is just one big U. So it was just a nightmare, but we picked everyone up. It was the first 4 days with them. It was just us in Orange County and we were just going out and about and I was just showing them around all these places that I like enjoyed. So we were in like Santa Ana, Irvine, like San Clemente and Dana Point. So it was like very like, like the traditional, like what Southern California kind of is.
Right.
That vibe. We had, the first night, it was, that moment was like React Andy. It was like, I needed to see everyone's reaction to like In-N-Out. So we all mobbed up In-N-Out frame one from leaving the
airport.
obsessed
With that place.
Dude, I think that's the best. As a chef, I think it's the most perfect fast food place ever. It's okay. He's supposed to have a 2-year-old. But yeah, it was so good. I think it was super chill. We were literally the last ones. I may or may not have hit the curb at full force at the drive-through. That one was interesting. We were just in the fucking parking lot. Yeah. Just vibing. And then I think that's the big key word for California.
Just vibing.
A vibe. Yeah. I think it's just Sometimes you could just chill. The vibe is very chill, very
Yeah.
relaxing. And so yeah, we were out and about. We did some of them went to like a baseball game. Some of them had some very much legal substances on them. Some of them had
A lot of stuff is legal over there.
so a lot of stuff is legal. Some of them had they went to a baseball game,
Right.
hit up the Dodger Stadium in LA. Me and Chris went to Sad Summerfest. Andy will put the bill up here above my head, which was it was a stacked lineup.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the
good
first
time.
show. It was the first show going back
After
like
COVID.
after COVID, post COVID, or like
So everyone was like extra hyped.
everyone
to
was
be, like,
extra
back
hyped to be
in the crowd
back
and do
in a
everything.
crowd and
For sure.
singing along. Fun time. And then and then a few days went by. We did a bunch of, just hit the beach, hit up like the Spectrum, and then we had some gallojito, some fucking banging Mexican food. And then we trekked on to Vegas, where we ended up meeting you guys there.
Yeah.
How was that?
And we flew into Vegas.
Did you guys fly together? I don't remember.
We all flew together. It was
Yeah.
me,
You, Paul, and
me. I was
Right.
sandwiched between me and Paul, Nick and Paul, on a flight, which was good because they're both 8'9". So they needed the
They needed all the
they
room.
needed the aisles.
Yeah. I don't remember much about that flight, but what I do remember is that the person that was behind
Oh my god! Yeah,
and to
I
the
was
left
just gonna
of
mention
me-
that the person back behind to the left of you was like sneezing and coughing, and their mask was down here to catch all of their shit. So and
it was so disgusting,
I kept staring like
and
please
I was-
notice me. I want you to notice me so that we could at least have a conversation about how much of a fucking annoyance you are.
It was so bad, and like they very obviously were sick and they weren't wearing the mask, and no one was saying anything, and I was kind of just like, I was really close a couple times to just turn around and just like saying like, hey, dude, put on the mask, man, but I never wound up did, and as soon as we left the plane, the dude like stopped coughing, and I was like, what, what is going on? But he seemed like he was a little strange. There was something up about him. I'm not really sure what was up, but I was very glad that plane ride was over because as much as I love breathing in other people's cough,
You never got sick from that,
never
so.
got sick,
That's good.
which is good. But I remember the first thing that really hit me, and everyone always says this, is like when you land in Vegas, like you just see slots immediately,
Yeah, it was a little depressing to see that. to be
Yeah,
honest. We
I saw-
landed and we immediately
We also landed at
And
like
at like
landed
the
late.
gates, right?
Yeah, inside
like,
the gate,
literally
like, when
in
you
the
walk out of the
gates.
gates, it's just slots, and I'm like, oh Jesus, they really throw it in your face. don't
Yeah, we landed late though. You know what I'm saying? So it was, we were
the
tired.
slots
and
ain't gonna.
stuff like that.
Yeah, but
We
Just
definitely
sure,
weren't in the
sometime.
mood to gamble.
I'm
Not that I
never-
would ever be in the mood to gamble
I'm
in the airport.
never
anyway.
in the mood to gamble. Period. To be
Yeah.
honest.
fair enough.
Yeah. So we went there, and the one of the great things about vacationing and having people already there is that you don't need to worry about the whole renting a car, getting an Uber, whatever. It's like, hey, I landed. They're outside. They pick you up.
And what
Yeah.
did we do when we first got to LA to Vegas?
Was it frame one in and out as well?
Yeah.
No, it was renting the car.
Oh
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, but they were already
no, but we were already at the
There.
Airbnb. I think.
yeah, they were already
by that
there.
time.
Yeah.
So we were like, they were already, or at least you guys were.
And it was good that we wound up
our
renting the
group-
car,
The
but
California group was already settling into the.
that was very
Vegas.
much so a Paul thing anyway, because we originally weren't going to rent
Yeah,
the
so
car.
we had
It was
one other
good that
person
we
with
did.
us.
It was good that we did because
Yes,
the
because
drive from Vegas to LA wound up being a lot better in two separate cars.
Yes, sir.
But
Because we were never going to fit 8 people in the Suburban. And least of all, there was never going to be
Oh, it was
a
a-
Suburban.
it
It
was a Tahoe.
was a Tahoe.
It was a Tahoe with the third row seating, and like
Broken.
maybe that works for like 7 small people, but
yeah, but it was free
7
as fuck.
Yeah, it was free as fuck. It
No
was
AC through the desert?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
that builds character.
Why are you talking? You weren't even in.
You were literally, you never stepped foot in that car.
Exactly.
You were in the car with AC.
And
you're like, Paul.
You know what?
Paul,
It was
can
really
I
nice.
please?
Okay,
Can I
it's a little
please?
chilly. Can I turn down the AC?
Can I please drive the Web 4, please? Can I please drive it?
And I did.
Yeah, and you did. So you shouldn't complain at all because
I
we were in another
kid.
fucking car with the windows down.
Yeah, how was it?
Yeah,
We don't
it was a
talk
great
about
time.
it. We don't talk about it.
Yeah, it was a great time. I had a great time on that trip.
Yeah, this guy.
I kid.
But Vegas was
Hot.
Hot.
Vegas
Yes.
was.
Shit was blistering.
I was expecting
dry heat.
more.
It's a dry heat.
That was
a
the
dry
joke.
heat.
It was the dry heat. It was fucking hot as hell. I was expecting more, to be honest.
Yeah.
Went there very much so. Disneyland. I'm not a big gambler. You know what I'm saying? So
Bro, I was trying to rally up the troops to go see fucking Magic Show, and no one wanted to go.
I didn't even know it was really an option, to be honest.
Bro, I was like, bro, we're gonna go see David Copperfield.
I was
Let's
trying to
go-
rally the
Let's
troops.
go fuck.
I was trying to rally the troops to just get lit, and that was a fucking thing of
Wait a
itself.
second.
You got your wish.
That
You-
mission was accomplished.
You got your wish.
Once or twice.
Because I babysat the five of you through like 3 or 4 casinos.
Yeah, and then I met up with one of my friends that I was
Yes.
at another casino at the time that had just went to his bachelor. He was doing his bachelor party, and that was also insane. Just a crazy coincidence, but it was good. One of those things where I would definitely say my favorite was going to the Strat by far.
That was very fun.
Strat was sick.
Going to Strat, all the rides on the top. Did you guys do the rides?
Fuck that.
You guys didn't do the rides,
Fuck
right?
that.
No, I did not.
No,
I enjoyed the view.
The view is very nice. They have a couple of rides up there that, there's like one that like you just get shot up into the air. There's one that like, it's like a, like think of like a roller coaster, but just with like a single section
like
of track that
it's like a teeter-totter.
teeter-totters you back and forth. A lot of fun. One of those things that you shit your pants, but you have a good time while you do it.
One of my favorite memories in Vegas was Paul said he has a tradition of going to a super fancy restaurant. It's a steakhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Claude's, was it?
I don't know, wasn't it like Lowry's or something like
Lowry's,
that?
Lowry's, yeah.
Yeah.
So we all went there, and it's 8 distinguished gentlemen dressed in the best attire they could find in their own.
I don't know, bro.
wardrobe.
I was dripped out. I don't know about you guys, but I was fucking sauced out my mind.
Sure. We had a very
I was looking eloquent.
we had a very nice dinner, and then it was after that we dropped you, Andy, and Paul off at the bachelor party,
Right.
And then everyone else chilled at the Airbnb, and I said, if you guys need a pickup, let me know. And 12 o'clock goes by, 1 o'clock goes by, 2 o'clock goes by, and 2:30, I get a call from Paul, and he's like, "Hey Johnny boy." I was like, "Yeah, what's up? Like, do you guys need a pickup?" I was like, "Oh, we don't want to disturb you. Like, you're already calling. Just say it, please. Just say it." It's like, "Yeah, we need a pickup if it's no problem. If you're not already out of the house, like, just don't. Like, I'm on the couch. What do you mean if I'm not already out of the house?" So he was gone that night. So like, I'm on my way. I'll be there in 15 minutes. I arrive at the hotel, and I see you guys come down, and I look out to my right. Paul and Andy get in the car, and I see you accepting a card from a random stranger, and it was a woman. And we'll get to that later. Don't worry. And you get in. He's like, "Yo, she had a card, bro. I got the card." And we're like, "What?" And again, we'll get to that later. Immediately, it's, "Yo, we need Taco Bell, man. We really need Taco Bell." Siri, where's the nearest Taco Bell? And we go to Taco Bell, and it's shenanigans in the car the entire way to Taco Bell and the entire way back. And Andy and Nick are drunk as shit. So is Paul, but Paul is still like has some sort of self-control left.
There's some composure.
We get home. Andy sits in the main seat. He sits in the dining room at the table with the Taco Bell not on the table in his lap, and he like slightly passes out for a second. And then we're like, "Andy," and he wakes up and he has Taco Bell in his lap. He goes, "Where did this Taco Bell come from?" And then me and Nick both, "Andy, you paid for it." Oh. And then Paul, who felt super guilty about barging into the main living room and dining room of the Airbnb, Chris was sleeping on the couch, and in order to make up for waking him up, which, by the way, he wasn't woken up. Chris was still sleeping. Paul gets on top of Chris Hey Chris, I'm really sorry for barging in and waking you up. Okay, I'm really sorry. I love you, boy. Okay, I'm really sorry, man. And from the other room, I just hear Chris saying, "Get the fuck off!" And I knew it exactly. I knew exactly who was to blame. And I thought, oh man,
You know,
maybe he's not so drunk.
at one point, when I hear this, I'm like, damn, I should have stayed at the Airbnb. But then I rethink it and reevaluate it, and I'm like,
Nah, you made the right choice.
I'm glad I didn't fucking stay at that Airbnb.
So it was because you had done such a long trip across the country.
Yes.
Being in a crammed RV.
Yeah.
With 4 other people who you tolerate.
Yeah, and I love. I mean, yeah, it's my familia.
That's disgusting, but you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you saw the Airbnb was advertised for like 6 people, 5 people.
I forgot what it was
Had to have
exactly.
been.
We were definitely over.
We were over
because we were 8 in total.
We were well
And
over.
you guys got
we were
there.
at like literally like we're maxing it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys got there and you said, oh, "Fuck that."
Yep.
And so what was your next move?
Yeah. No. We got there and I looked at the place. I was like, I didn't mind sleeping on the floor, right? Save a few dollars, but like. That time is over. I don't know.
Especially
I think
after being in an RV, yeah.
That shit. No. Not even that. Like, I don't know. In my head, I was like, damn. Maybe this would have been a problem if we were still in university. If we were still like in.
Oh, you're saying we're stacked with cash now?
We are like, yeah, we are.
We had the ability to take care of ourselves.
Yeah, we were perfectly fine. We could have definitely each rented out our own room. If we really wanted
Well,
to.
how much was the room you rented for the
3 nights?
So
we should make
it had to have been like $200.
So we should make it clear.
$200 for 3 nights total?
Yeah,
So that's the thing. We should make it clear that you decided Airbnb. Nah, I'm gonna go take a room. And which hotel was it?
It was at the Venetian.
The Venetian. $200 for 3 nights at the Venetian in August.
That's insane.
That
me
is
and-
when I was
more than a steal.
Me and Omar clutched up.
Yeah, when I was booking the room, when I was like looking at prices and stuff like that, 3 nights was like $1,000.
Nah, bro. That's why I was like, and then you guys.
And you got a nice ass room too.
We
You got
got-
like the.
We had a
it's the Venetian. All the
2-floor.
rooms are nice.
We had like a 2-floor fucking. I did a room tour. I don't know who had it. I mean, Andy may have saved it, or I may have saved the fucking room tour. But oh my god, it was a fucking beauty. Like,
Best part about that is that so you had passes to everything in
I
the
had
Venetian.
passed to all the,
Yeah.
the
We
shit
had
at the
a pool
Venetian.
day, the hottest day in Vegas.
Yeah, you guys were just fucking kicking it at
It
the
was
pool.
100.
That was nice.
It was 107 degrees, and we're like, the pool at the Venetian, and all
Yeah.
of us. It was great.
It was fire, bro.
It was pretty,
So it clutched. See, look, I don't know, bro. In my opinion, I was just like, I don't know. We were already this whole.
It was the right call.
It was
It was the right call, but I was sad that we had all split up because a lot of fun happens like when you're all hanging
together,
out
yeah.
and doing shit, yeah.
But I think, but again, that's like the thing where it's like we were well past the point of I need to save every it's just the frugality of it that I just like annoyed me.
I'm always like that.
I know. I
hear you. But I feel like
I'm
when
aware
you're in
that some of
Vegas,
us, some of us are
I
very
need to be
frugal.
pushed. I need to be pushed to like spend more money. But once I'm at that point where it's like, okay, we're spending the money, then I'm like, all right, yeah, we're going.
Dude, that's why me and Andy, we were fighting for the 10K house in LA. Fighting tooth and nail.
Stupid.
All right. I need you.
Stupidity.
No. Me, Andy, and Daniel. We were fighting tooth and nail for this fucking 2K hat.
Why?
All right, let's go into it first. The second part of the trip, or third part of the trip for you guys, is leaving from Vegas
Wait.
to LA.
Wait. I just want to recall something foul, and you let me know in the comments if this
for
is
fuck's sake.
fucked up.
You know, Andy has the
If
footage.
Andy has footage, I don't know if he still has it, but it was fucked up. All right, so we're going through these fucking casinos at night, and you know your man's gets a little hungry. I'm a little famished. I'm a little famished, bro. I need to restore. I need to restore some energy in this fucking body.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, damn, I'm hungry. And Omar's like, damn, I'm hungry too. Let's go to halal guys. And so my dumb ass is waiting for $18 halal guys for a regular schmegular plate of halal guys. I'm just there.
But they kind of dicked you over because I looked at the plate and it was a little light on the.
Let alone the plate being a little light.
Yeah.
And
the price was a little heavy and the contents were a little
I'm just
light.
there, and I got two fucking Habibis next to me, like geeking out, and they're like, "Oh, thanks for the halal, guys." And I'm like, "Okay, relax. You're not in New York." Yeah, I'm waiting. I waited a good 15, 20 minutes on this fucking line, and then all I hear is, "Yo, go get another plate." And I was like, who the fuck is he talking to? I was like, okay, I'll get another plate, bro. I don't know what do you want the plate for. You gonna get a sliced pizza or whatever? I don't know. Yeah. You do you with the aluminum plate. And
oh, I did.
And so I come back. I'm like mad hungry, and I forgot to. I'm not a tomatoes guy unless it's on like a sandwich. So I was like, yeah, no. I forgot to ask for no tomatoes, so I got tomatoes on my plate, and it's just the regular halal guy picture up here. You got the chicken, the lettuce, the onions, tomatoes, and the pita.
And the rice.
And the rice. And the rice. They were a little stingy with the fucking chicken and all the other stuff.
I was looking at the plate when you first got it, and I was like, I'm not surprised, but
I'm not surprised either because it's Vegas.
Yeah, but I was like,
is it a Vegas casino? But anyways, I go take my first bite. I'm like, this is hitting the spot. This is where it's at. And I'm like, all I hear is, yo, can I have some? And I was like, oh yeah. Because I was being a nice friend. I was like, dude, my guy
shows to the character that Alfonso has. By the way, I feel like if I was in that situation, I'd probably say, yeah, you can have some, but I'd be judging the fuck out of him the whole time, being I'd be like, oh, you motherfucker, I paid $18 for that fucking piece of chicken.
Mind that.
You know?
I didn't mind
but
that.
But you're actually like, oh, you can actually have some.
I didn't mind it. I was like, bro, you want to have some? I was like, okay, no worries. Mans decides to take 3/4 of my fucking plate. 3/4 of it. I got left with the tomatoes.
Yo, why am I arguing?
And
We're
like 12 grains of rice.
Why am I arguing? We're gonna see the tape.
Fuming.
Candy, where's the tape?
So I just, from outside perspective.
This is outside. Okay,
no, from my 3/4 seems bad.
No,
that does seem bad.
3/4 is definitely an exaggeration.
Men doesn't know math, so you got to take it with a grain of rice. I was gonna say a grain of salt, but a grain of rice in this circumstance.
I'm not gonna lie. All right, this is my thought process. So I was sitting like right next to you guys when this was happening, and I looked over and I saw how much food Jonny was taking, and in my mind I was like, damn, that's a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
It was pretty good.
No, okay, but look, Mans did not leave me with any chicken.
That's cap. No.
Okay.
You can't say that. No.
Okay, maybe not any chicken, but definitely less chicken than what I started with, which was already not enough.
Well, yeah, if you have a whole and you take a little part, you're gonna have less at the end.
No. But I had a whole, and then you took all like that much, and then I had that much.
Listen, I think you know what it was. You would have rather the portion be a little larger. We were all.
No,
we were all hungry.
What was different?
We were all hungry. Yes. So, when you're a little hungry, you think you're taking a little bit, but your brain works a little differently. You try to nom a little bit. It was funny, but I think the real victim here, the real enemy is
my wallet.
Yeah, is paying $18 for freaking chicken over rice.
That's true.
That's the real.
That's true.
If the video shows that I took like a lot more, I'll sell you.
That's water under the bridge.
I'll sell you a year later.
Right now. No, I know, and to be honest, I don't care. But
like
to prove that I was wrong, I'll do it.
No, I like I said, I saw it, and while I don't think that Jonny was going wild,
but
I don't think it was a hefty wild
amount.
I think you know what it was. If you're eating a regular portion of food, the amount that he took is not that bad. But the fact that what you got was like a half of what you normally get at a halal guys, he still took a regular sharing portion of it, and that wound up being a lot more.
I'm gonna be honest, you didn't give me enough, so that shows something on your
You
character.
should have bought 2 plates so
I
that you
should
could
have
just give
one
one
for
to
me
him.
at least.
He could have.
I was
You know what's
babysitting
crazy
that
is
night.
that he could have asked me on it, and I would have been like, "All right, bet."
I didn't get paid for babysitting that night, so
Yeah. So anyway, Vegas was a
Anyways,
great time.
Vegas.
Vegas was an eye-opening experience. One of those places that I don't think I am rushing to go to again, to be honest.
no.
Yeah, I'm not really.
I'd be down. I'd be down.
to go, but it would have to have a little more context this time. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
down to just be like, hey, you just want to go to Vegas just to go
Just
to Vegas?
'cause?
Like, no.
No.
It's like, oh, there's a show going on, or it's like, oh, there's a party going on, or there's something very specific.
Remember the topless girls that approached us in the street, and they were like, "Hey, where are you guys from?" And I was like, "No, I'm not thirsty, thank you."
I don't remember that, but
No,
it sounds
I
like
do
something
remember
you
It
would
was
do.
in
that.
front of the Bellagio.
That's hilarious.
I do remember that, dude. You were on something that day.
I-
you were on.
You were
full,
bald
Because
and
I was
You were
bald,
bald.
so I looked like I was a professional asshole. I looked like I
you
started
looked like you had
arguments
nothing
for a
to
living.
lose.
I
You
looked like
already
I had
lost your
nothing to
hair.
lose.
There's nothing much left.
I had the least amount of hair that I've had in
Yeah,
more
bro.
than a decade.
I was like, look, no, because he was like running amok, and I was like, I stepped back, and me and Andy were like, fuck is good with this guy?
Yeah.
We were like, I was like, is this Johnny?
Dude,
Who
the
hell
people
is this?
in Vegas, everyone approaches you for everything. Like, hey, you want to buy death sticks or some shit? Like, you
Okay, but you
wanna
just
buy- wanna
say
buy
you
cups?
just say I'm good later, and they move on to the next guy.
I'm
No,
not-
no,
But
I
then,
get that.
But then
No, no,
Johnny
no,
was
no,
like,
vacation.
but then Johnny was like, or like they were like, you know, because you got like the fucking showgirls that are like flaunting stuff.
Yeah.
and he'd be like, I'm good. And I'm just like,
I really
take a quick peek and be like, I've sampled the goods and I've had enough. Thank you.
It's literally no.
That's literally what he did. I was like, oh, you could just say no.
Yeah.
Why would I?
But see, you're on vacation.
Why would I not be rude about it?
You know what it is? It's I think it's really a product of the environment. You know
I
what I'm saying?
guess so.
The environment is so extra, it's so over sexualized, it's so over everything, right? Like everything is taken to the top.
Yeah, everybody
'Cause
in
it's
Vegas is-
literally a city in the middle of nowhere, desert land.
Yeah,
Right.
actually,
So
yeah.
everything is artificially extrapolated to the nth degree, right?
Yeah.
Everybody
So
in Vegas is horny.
Yeah, but
It's just the culture.
but they're people, man.
It's
Are-
just the
are
culture.
It fucked me up
Are
a little.
they?
You were going ape shit on them. It hurt me.
And
They have feelings too.
He's saying
man.
you're being entitled. He's saying you're being a little entitled. A little entitled.
good.
Yeah, I
Someone's
mean,
got to be.
listen. At the end of the day, regardless of what happened, those people that walk up and down or whatever, I'm sure they're so used to people treating them
like garbage.
like
yeah.
garbage. Which is not right, but you know, they
Yeah.
deal with a lot of drunk people, right? Like
That's true,
public
yeah.
intoxication is like it's just a thing there, you know. So
Or they deal with someone protecting 5 drunk people.
yeah, or they have to hand a very shady business card to a very drunk person late at night.
But then we move
We're
on.
gonna show that picture right up here.
Yeah.
I was very proud to get that business card. But
We found that business card 3 weeks later in one of our wallets. I'm
Yeah.
not sure whose wallet it was. We just found it. Like, oh, I found it.
yeah, that was great. That was great. But Vegas, good. Honestly, you want to know where I want to go next? Where I think would be a fun time to go next that all of us should go and do. Canada, man. Montreal. I think honestly, if we all went to Montreal, it would be a great time.
True.
Just because like it's one of those places that I've heard a lot of good things about, and it's not like Vegas where it's like Vegas where you could just do hoodlum stuff if you want to and just like do like just dumb shit. But it's also not like Vegas where it's like an actual real city, you know, where there's
Canada's
real
cool.
things to do.
Canada's very cool.
I've never been.
It's fun. Canada. Well, I've been to. What have I done? I've done Quebec.
Which one is the closer one to Niagara Falls?
I think that's Montreal. No.
Toronto.
Toronto. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we did that.
The 6, baby?
Running through 6 with my woes. Anyways.
Yeah, maybe we can meet Drake.
Yeah,
while we're
maybe
there.
that'd be fun.
No, I'm good.
Or disguised toast.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think Canada would be a good vibe. I don't really know. Are they open now? I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, they're open.
They're open.
Mhm.
So we could go.
We could definitely go.
Do you have to quarantine?
No.
Oh, that's lit. That's lit.
Or at least I don't think so.
You barely
Yeah.
have to quarantine.
Check your
if you're sick here.
CDC guidelines.
Yeah, check your CDC.
Yeah. So then after Vegas, we mosey on back to California because now we have a full gang.
Yeah,
in
now we got the whole
California.
crew. And we do all of the normal.
All the
LA
normie stuff, the LA normie stuff.
We went to Six Flags,
Yeah, we did.
which was out of left field, out of nowhere.
Yeah, we got a call. We were in our.
No. They went to Six Flags.
No, but why?
I chaperoned.
Why?
You suggested.
I did.
You did suggest
I did.
it.
It is suggested.
We gotta back it up a second.
Uh-huh.
Why were there two groups?
I have no idea.
Oh, 'cause
Yes, you do.
What?
So when we got to LA,
Oh yeah.
we
yeah.
stopped. Chris got us, and but we're gonna say all this. Because he's gonna see this. Chris, it was not your fault. Just make that very clear. He got an Airbnb for all of us.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. Now I
Airbnb
remember.
advertised to be a pretty good house, a lot of amenities, good size, could
Yeah.
fit a bunch of people. We got there. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I still have the videos of
was
us
bad.
pointing out everything that's wrong with the Airbnb. And there's a picture of me, and I'm going to put it right here, of me reacting to all of the other things that you guys found and you are now telling me about what's more things wrong with the house. We had to contact Airbnb and saying this place is not safe at all. Electricity to half the house didn't work. The locks on the doors didn't work. Windows wouldn't close. There was mold in the AC. Some of the ACs in the house that had mold didn't even work. So we eventually, through the miracle of the Lord, happened to get full refund for the Airbnb, and we split the group 2 ways. 4 people went to your relative's house, stayed comfortably there,
That was clutch.
and then 4 people stayed at the Hilton right next to Disney World. We didn't even go to Disney World, but we stayed nice over there. And the next day, we got a call in the morning. Hey, yo, we're going to go to Six Flags. How do you guys feel about that? And we're like, we planned an entire day out of this. What do you mean Six Flags? Like, we're going to go to the
oh, yeah, because you guys were going to
we're
like
gonna go to
museums and stuff.
We're going to go to
Yeah.
the Ligma Museum, the
Yeah,
Los Angeles
yeah.
County whatever
Yeah.
museum. Yeah.
The
Lacma.
arts.
Yeah,
The
that's what I said,
the Los Angeles Art Museum
Yeah.
or something
Yes.
like that.
So we
Yeah.
went there. It was okay. Well, you guys were at Six Flags, yeah?
I think you know what I don't even remember the exact like things of what happened. I just remember like your cousin being like, "You trying to go to Six Flags today?" And
Yes,
I was like,
yeah.
I was
No,
like,
we
you
were
know
we were
what?
because
Let's do it.
I think it was Andrew. Was it Andrew?
Yeah.
Or Chris?
He was like,
Yeah,
you want to go
Andrew-
to Six Flags? And I was like, you know what? I'm down to go to Six Flags. You know, in hindsight, probably not the best plan to go to Six Flags. I had fun. It was a good time. But in reality,
But I think it was good for like you.
It was
and-
definitely good
it
for
was
me.
good for us because we
Because
were over all the
Yeah.
LA stuff, and that's what they were gonna do.
Right.
I felt bad because Daniel and Omar didn't really do all the artsy
Yeah.
LA stuff, but I don't think they give a shit about it, and I think they had a way better time at Six Flags.
yeah.
So
I remember being
don't
on the
feel-
roller coasters, and Daniel is freaking out. So Alfonso doesn't go on the roller coasters,
No.
right?
I'm the dad. I'm the one that
he's the
carries
dad.
stuff.
I was like the youngest sibling that's just way too excited for no reason to go on roller coasters. And Omar and Daniel, they like want to go on roller coasters, but they're both very reserved about it. But they're reserved in their own ways. Daniel is a very much so freaking the fuck out, very vocal. Why the fuck am I on this ride? This shit is crazy or whatever. And Omar is a very timid. Oh, you think this is gonna crash? If we crash, like, is it gonna hurt? Like when we die or whatever, you know? And so I'm like simultaneously trying to hype everyone up to go on these roller coasters and deal with Daniel saying, "I'm gonna die. Why am I doing this? Why am I strapped in? I can't even leave. This is crazy." And Omar being like, "Oh, this is gonna be kind of fun. I hope, right?" You know?
Wait. Okay. Because Daniel's offset. Favorite ride of the day?
Ooh, favorite ride of the day. I don't even remember the names, but what was that? The first one, the
Full Throttle was the first
Full
one.
Throttle, the white one, right?
Yeah.
That one was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one. The other ones, you know, they were okay. I would say that I really wanted to try the K2.
X2.
X2, yeah.
K2 is that a drug?
K2 is
I'll try the K2 as well. That's a different story.
K2 is the second tallest mountain in the world.
Yeah, I want to try that. I want to try the X2. Didn't wind up doing it because we left, but we actually didn't need to leave that early. Another story. But yeah, it was pretty good. But I will say, like after having gone on all the roller coasters and stuff like that, a lot of fun, but typical Six Flags stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's like the thing. It's only California Six Flag thing. Like that's the only, those rides are not going to be at other Six Flags.
Yeah. You're also like not gonna have. We have a special guest. We have a special guest.
Crashing the podcast.
Jeffrey, everyone. Jeffrey, come take a sit. Take a seat.
Take a seat. You can crash.
Jeffrey, we're talking about
You have to just share
Six
that
Flags
one.
in California and stuff like that.
Did you like it?
Try to share the mic.
Do you like Six Flags California Magic
So
Mountain?
what are your opinions on California and Six Flags in California specifically?
I have never been.
All right, cool.
So yeah, you got some real great opinion. So strong, so bold.
That's why I'm here.
That was
So,
our first special. This is our first special guest
Yeah.
midway through.
Edit it out.
Edit
it out.
Keep it in. You're keeping this in, baby.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't even know how long this podcast has been running for at this point.
Can I
But
be completely honest? Los Angeles?
last thought.
Los Angeles? Overrated as hell.
Okay,
I think it's very much so overrated.
Los Angeles itself overrated. Orange County is the gem.
Or just saying that you sound
love-
so pretentious saying that.
Love Orange County.
I don't think so.
I love.
I
Orange
don't
County,
think so.
man.
I think out of all the places I've been in California, and I haven't been everywhere, but I've been to like the major cities in California. LA is my least favorite.
OC baby. OC.
LA is my least favorite. I think you would enjoy San Diego.
Yeah.
San Francisco is a good vibe as well. But
Actually, I don't know. I love Orange County. I mean, I've always been in Santa Ana. Every time I go,
Yeah.
so it's always fun to go.
I have a
Irvine,
family out there.
Irvine's
Yeah,
fun.
It's
Quick favorite memory of the trip?
Favorite memory of the trip? Probably singing "Dear Maria" live with Chris at Sad Summerfest. That was
nice. Favorite memory of the trip? I think eating way too much vegan food.
Oh my
More
God.
vegan food than I can ever imagine. Went to this place where the portion sizes were absolutely huge in Vegas and the food was delicious. I loved it. That was definitely like one of my favorites. Just ordering 2 full entrees of
You
food.
dragged us to a lot of vegan places.
Yeah, I totally
I
did.
mean, it was very great
Totally
food,
did.
but it was also very expensive.
Yeah.
Favorite?
As much as I didn't like LA, I absolutely loved the observatory and taking. It was like maybe 5 of us up there.
Yes.
Seeing the sunset was
yeah, my
beautiful,
boys,
and then going into the observatory and being outside near the telescopes and nerding out and showing you guys, we see a bunch of stuff, but having to actually explain it and show you guys and nerd out over it was very fun, and especially with very close people. It was a very nice night.
Thank God me and Daniel skipped out on that for some fucking banging tacos.
No, bro. No, the Griffith Observatory is my favorite place in LA.
Yeah.
Griffith
That was very
Observatory, really good. Planetarium, amazing. Great time all around.
Yeah.
Anyway, time to wrap this up. Probably the 40-minute podcast episode or whatever it is. Take your bets. What do you think it is?
38 minutes.
38 minutes?
41 minutes.
I'm going to go with 33 and a half minutes. Damn, we're all wrong.
All right. Well,
we're all wrong.
Thanks for joining us. Catch us on YouTube. Listen to us on Spotify. Follow the Instagram and
Subscribe to our Patreon. Find our link tree. We're going to be starting OnlyFans soon.
Subbable.
We're going to be making our own subreddit.
We're getting onto Kanye's new streaming device.
Oh, yes.
Along
yeah.
with Donda too.
Donda
We'll be on
2
there.
will be releasing tonight.
We have a Switch game coming out.
And yeah, just catch us on everything.
Yeah.
Catch
Just
us on
find
everything.
us. Just go on the internet. You'll find us.
And Orange County forever. Bye.
Goodbye.